Anchor shuts it down. That's it. Finito. Kaput.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down now.
Welcome back, everyone. Rajay back in the house with a little bit of beer news. So this week, today, Wednesday, July 12th, 2023, news was released about Anchor Brewing closing its doors, ceasing its operations, no longer going to be in existence. Well, not until after they sell the rest of their stuff they have on stock. But I don't think anyone saw this coming, really. They had recently made the announcement on the previous video I had actually done. If you haven't seen that, you can check it out. But they were going to limit operations to just California. And then they turn around right now and shut it all down. Gave it the old John Taffer, shut it down. Anyway, it's kind of a sad day for everybody that likes craft beer, that has had Anchor. It seems like a lot of people do have a lot of fond memories of the brewery, especially when it comes to Christmas time and their Christmas ales. People were hoping they would bounce back from just going to California only distribution, but unfortunately that was not the case. So they just made the announcement. They said they had economic troubles going back to about 2016. They've been dealing with different things, especially out of San Francisco, where the cost of living has definitely increased greatly out there. And just to keep up in the craft beer world, they were not able to do so, which is kind of interesting because they were purchased by Sapporo in 2017. So you would think Sapporo would have been able to try to do something to get underneath of them to help them out. But it seems like maybe Sapporo just purchased them and let them do what they were going to do and didn't really step in, or they didn't see it worth stepping in for to save this brewery. This brewery's been around since 1896. Pretty long run. Funny thing about the brewery, they always advertise as being the oldest craft brewery. I mean, Yuengling is the oldest brewery in the country, and they are still considered a craft brewery, so I'm not sure how Anchor was able to pull that off, but it's going to be coming to an end here shortly. If you are trying to still find some of the Anchor beers, there are still some out there, and they are going to still keep packaging and distributing what they have on hand. The brewery has stopped, so they're not brewing anymore out of it, but everything they have in stock, they're still putting out at least through the end of July. Feel bad for the employees who have basically were given a 60-day notice today. They are working with them on various severance packages and stuff like that, and hopefully those people get picked up by other breweries. And I know a question that came up by some was maybe a brewery would come in and buy it. Hopefully that can be the case and they can bring back the line. They did look for buyers, they said, during this period. No one really stepped up and wanted to do so. So maybe during the liquidation, they will find someone to take over and keep the line going again. But until then, right now, it is pulling up Anchor or dropping Anchor. I was never a seaman, so I can't say which one it actually is for sure. But Anchor is now off and going, and we'll see what happens after they go through the process. I think they're going through a chapter 7, I believe, or chapter 11, one of those, for how everything is all being handled. And I wish them the best and thank them for all the beers they brought us over the years. If you are looking for Anchor, make sure you do grab it right now because you don't have much longer. I know some people have picked up some when I announced where they were going to be going to just California. So now it's even that much more pertinent. If you want some Anchor and you see it, go ahead and grab it. Thanks for checking out this. I'll catch up with you next time. Remember, there's always time. Get your beer on, drink beer, live hoppily. Cheers, everybody.